Hey guys, I'm going to put you on and give you some sauce today for the best analytics tools for websites and apps. And, there's a lot of new software being created today. We're in this wonderful age of AI and everything. And so a lot of people might not be super familiar with the landscape of all the different analytics tools and kind of the options that you have. And I'm going to kind of walk through today, for a total beginner, what is the best analytics software and best setup to have on your site. And this is one of the best tools to use. This is the tool that I have in front of me here. It's called Hotjar, and Hotjar is fantastic because it's really designed for UI, UX designers, and even people that are in like marketing and advertising. But basically, their analytics is all focused about understanding your user, and you can see here. It's kind of like everything, they advertise everything you ever wanted to know about your site, but they have some really cool features like heat maps and recordings of the people that actually use your site, which is super, super powerful in understanding how to basically, where's their opportunity to make the site better so that it converts better. Because really, at the end of the day, you're building a product, right? Like your website is a product, and you want to understand your user is using that product, using your website with some goal in mind. And so your job is to very deeply understand that user so that you know what their exact goal is, and that so that you do all the thinking ahead of time for them as to how to set up the product, the website, the landing page in the best possible way so that it's super easy for them to get what they're looking for. So they have all these really great details at the top here, like you can toggle how many the timeline that you're looking at the data from. You can see how many sessions and the average session duration. I really like this feature at the top here. This is super useful, like getting data on which buttons people are clicking on the actual site itself. So this is our site Prism. We have this Hotjar obviously set up here. We set this up in the analytics stack for all of the customers we work with, and every time we build a website or an app for a company. But basically, we can see here from the data that people are mostly in the last 30 days have been clicking on the Get Started, Websites, and Home button, and not so much on these other buttons. Now, why might that be? Well, for more context, like we're running ads right now here focused on specifically getting more website customers or businesses that are looking at needing help with improving their website and getting more conversions and sales on their website design. So because of that, all Google Ads is bringing in a bunch of traffic of people that are interested in sites. And so those users are generally only they aren't really interested in apps or design so much. So these these pages aren't as popular for them. So as you can see, it tells us the story about how people are using our site. And you can go in and use these features like recordings. This is what the recording feature looks like. You get relevance on how relevant, each recording was to you. And so you can kind of see here like different people bouncing around and things. This looks like a super off rendering of the site. And so maybe this was something like where we had a bug, and this, sometimes this is me also bug testing it, and Hotjar will record that every user that's using your site. And so, I wonder if the site was actually rendered like this. I doubt it was, but I think that this might be an issue or a bug with Hotjar where it's showing the site all messed up. Because you look at one of these other ones, it does reflect kind of the device that the user was on and everything. So it's just a really good data. If this was in fact a time when we were doing maintenance on the site and then someone came in and landed on it, that would be really bad, right? So there's just kind of information like that you can use to understand how people are using it and how how you can make it better. This is what the heat map kind of feature is. I honestly don't use the heat map feature that much, but I'm going to see if there's a way where I can show it to you guys here. So this is over the past 30 days. This is an example of what it would look like, what people are clicking on. And you can see all of the little dots are where people are clicking. And so if there are lots of spots where someone thinks something is a button and it's not actually a button, right? like that, like, so for example, like lots of people clicked on this area, so they thought that this was a clickable element, and it's not on our site. You can see it's scrollable, but it's just like text. And so that's something where it's like, naturally our users want to click on this area. So maybe we add some kind of like button or something like that that links to a page where they can read more about the work we've done with all the different business owners that we work with. And yeah, so it's super powerful tool. And I wanted to show this one to you guys first because a lot of you are probably familiar with Google Analytics or Google Search Console. But you might not be familiar with this tool, and it's really powerful. And I think that the way that we do it with all of our customers that we build websites and apps for is we have them, we build an analytics stack for them. So Hotjar is one of the elements or one of the key components in the technology stack that we use for analytics, but we use also Google Analytics, Google Search Console, to understand and to kind of pull all these data sources together to, basically really quickly, I think you just want to understand like how people are using your product, and then what kind you can learn from that, from how people are using it to make it better. And they have direct ways of doing that too, right? Like this is a different kind of product that we have. Sorry, I'm getting a call right now. This is a different kind of product that we have, where we don't really have don't have a need for a rate your experience type of thing there. We could, and that would be also helpful information for us. But yeah, there's just so many great tools here. And so I just 100%, like, it's also free, and the free features are really great. So yeah, just definitely check it out. It's super easily installation process as well. So we can make a video on that too, if that would be helpful for you guys. But just let me know if you have any comments or in the comments if you have any questions about this, and we'll get back to you and answer you as soon as we can. And yeah, hit us up if you want to check out our website, and hit us up if you want a website or an app, or just want some more in the weeds kind of advice, and we'd be happy to help.